The jury's torn 50-50. They can't reach a decision about who's more likely right than wrong. Do they have to sit in the jury room and deliberate for weeks on end, making absolutely certain who is entitled to a verdict in this case? You want to know the answer? Come join me as I share with you some great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney practicing law here in the state of New York in a civil lawsuit involving claims against a doctor or someone who caused an accident. Now, the jury doesn't have to sit there for weeks on end making absolutely certain that what we are claiming is true. Instead, we only have to show that we are more likely right than wrong. That means if the jury is split 50-50, they can't come to a decision about who is more likely right than wrong. All we have to do is tip the scales ever so slightly to show that we are entitled to a verdict in our favor. That's all. We don't have to show beyond a reasonable doubt. We don't have to show with 100% certainty that what we are claiming is true. Instead, the law only requires that we show that we are more likely right than wrong. And all that means is that we tip the scales just ever so slightly. It could be 50.1%, so that no longer is it even split 50-50. So if the jury can't reach a decision and they are split 50-50 on each side about who's legally responsible for your injuries, now the judge is going to tell them, listen, if you come to that decision, then you must give a decision in favor of the people who are being sued, the defendants. However, if you find that the plaintiff, the injured victim, has shown that they are more likely right than wrong, even just by a little bit, then you are legally obligated to give a verdict in favor of the injured victim. And then you'll move on to the issue of damages and how much compensation this person is legally entitled to. So why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding to what goes on in a civil lawsuit here in the state of New York. You know, I recognize you've got questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter happened here in New York and you're thinking about bringing a lawsuit and you've got questions that need answers, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a fantastic day.